back to my channel. My name is Rachel and today I'll be doing a get ready with me. I'm gonna do like a chit chat get ready with me because I haven't done one in so long. But I also need to be careful and I need to make sure that I don't talk that much because otherwise these videos turn into like 3 hours long and no one wants that. So I'm going to start off my base with my MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation and I'm gonna mix, actually no, I'm gonna use my strobe cream as a primer. That's the word. I can only use this foundation when I'm fake tan. It's the one that I used at my formal and I love the strobe cream so much. I try and focus it on my cheekbones so it gives me a bit more of a highlight. I honestly never would have considered buying it, but when I was at MAC, the lady I was talking to her about it and I was like, yeah, I want a foundation for my formal. I want to look glowy and dewy because that is the type of makeup that I like. And she was like, oh, well, I like the Studio Fix because it does a really great coverage and it will look really good in photos, but it won't give you that dewy finish. And she's like, just let me try this out on you. So she tried the strobe cream out on me and oh, it looks so good. And like, I love this. I love it so much. But I swear those people that work at MAC are so good at their job. Like literally it looked like she threw makeup on my face. Like she was just like and put it on my face and I was like, my skin looks better than it has ever looked in my life. Like, how do they do it, honestly? And she literally did it in like 2 minutes. I guess it's their job, but like, teach me your ways. So what has been going on with my life? Well, I finished school, as you guys know. So I went to Schoolies at the Whit Sundays, which let me tell you was the best experience. Honestly, I loved it so much. I had so much fun. And I've spoken to a lot of my friends at work who went to like real Schoolies, as I like to call it, at the Gold Coast or at any sort of coast, like the ones with all the beach parties and stuff like that. And it was like a half and half, like some people really liked it and some people didn't. So if you went to Schoolies, like please let me know your experience, because I had one friend who I was talking to and I was like, oh, did you go to Schoolies? And she was like, yes, unfortunately. Like I was like, what the heck? Like I thought it was supposed to be such a great place and have so much fun. And I didn't go to real Schoolies and I had the best time ever. And like a lot of people were like, oh, you're not even going to Schoolies. And I was like, I don't care. I'm going on a yacht and a resort for a week in the Whit Sundays on the prettiest beach in the country, and I get to spend it with 20 of my friends. Like, how is that a bad deal? I'm just gonna use my Age Rewind concealer from Maybelline to highlight my under eyes and my nose and the other parts of my face. I'm just gonna go in with a sponge first and then I'll go over the top with my finger. Now I'm going to powder my face with my Face of Australia loose translucent powder. So I went to Schoolies, I went to the Whit Sundays, and I went with a company that basically organized everything for us. So like I paid a set amount and then that included my accommodation, my food, my activities. It included the boat, the resort, literally everything was included except if you wanted to buy like extra snacks or something, you know what I mean? Like it was so good. I think I spent like $40 of my own money the entire week, and that was just at the end when we bought like souvenirs, kind of like as a joke. Like we just bought anklets and silly stuff just to remember the trip kind of thing. So that was amazing. We did it through a company or business called SU, so Scripture Union. So there was no drugs or alcohol allowed. It was an alcohol and drug free event, and I feel like that's gonna turn a lot of people off, which is kind of sad, but I loved it because it meant that everyone was present. You know, there was no one who was spewing in the corner. You didn't have to look after your drunk friends. Everyone remembered everything. Like, I want to go to the Whit Sundays and enjoy a week with my friends. And I know that going to Schoolies on the Gold Coast isn't just getting drunk for a week, but some people take it that way. Not all, but some. I decided to do the Whit Sundays Schoolies because literally I have had so many people that I know who have come back from surfers or, you know, the Gold Coast or whatever, and they've just been like, I didn't like it. And I did not want to spend that much money and not like it. A lot of my friends who have gone to real Schoolies at the coast and stuff have said that it gets really repetitive, said that they get kind of bored, said that they get really angry and annoyed at their roommates because everyone's like drunk and overtired and hungover and stuff, and it's just not a good time. I do know people that really did enjoy it, but because like 98% of the people who came back from Backflip loved it, and like 50% of the people who came back from Gold Coast Schoolies came back and loved it, I was kind of like, I don't even want to risk spending that much money and not enjoy my week. And I'm so glad that I went to the Whitsundays. I had the best time, honestly. I'll leave the link down below if you want to read more about it, because I think it was really good. And if you guys want to do it, I highly recommend it. I'm going to use my Essence Silky Touch blush in the color Adorable as my blush today. And then I'm going to use my MAC Soft and Gentle highlighter because I never use anything else, because this is the best thing on the entire planet. And I've really gotten into highlighting my nose recently. Like, I never used to do it. I always used to just do like my cheekbones, but I've recently gotten into it. Also, when I was at MAC and they were doing my makeup, she just tried a couple of other products on me while she did my foundation, or like after she did my foundation, and she used this highlighter on me, and I don't remember what it was called. It was from the Christmas collection, and it was the most beautiful highlight that I've ever seen in my life. Like, I could not stop looking at my cheeks because I was just like, this is incredible. But also, it was $100. It came in a duo with a blush, so it was probably worth it, but I was not going to spend $100 on a blush and highlighter duo, especially because I was already spending so much on the other things that I was buying. But gosh, if you go into MAC and you see a blush and highlight duo, swatch it or try it on because it is incredible. I don't think I'll do anything super exciting for eyeshadow. I'm just not feeling it. But I'm going to use my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I'll start off with the classic transition shade. I'll use Salted Caramel, which is like the lightest matte brown that's in the palette. And I'll just use a big fluffy brush to put that in my crease. I feel like I haven't really talked to you guys in ages. I do have a vlog coming out in a couple of days where I do talk to you guys a bit more. I've just been so incredibly busy. So I went to Schoolies, and then I came home and I worked for a couple of days. And then I went to Bribey Island and went camping for like almost a week with a group of my friends. It was like a Schoolies 2.0 basically. It was so much fun. And then I got home from that, and then I literally have been working either 5 or 6 days a week since then. So it's been kind of hectic, but I'm saving up for some stuff at the moment and I need to work as much as possible. I was working today, I'm working tomorrow, I have a day off on Friday, then I'm working Saturday, and then I'm working Sunday, and then next week I don't think I have any rostered shifts because I'm going on my cruise on Thursday. So next week I'm going on a cruise with my family. It's kind of like our Christmas present is going on this cruise, which is really great actually, because I have no idea what I would have wanted for Christmas. So I will be on this cruise during Christmas, and I come back the day before New Year's, so I come back on the 30th, which will be good so I can go to a New Year's party or something like that. And then I will probably literally just work for the next couple of months before uni starts, because uni will start in about March. Oh my gosh, guys, my OP comes out this week on Saturday. Oh my gosh, that's kind of crazy. Do you guys want to see a reaction video, like me filming myself looking at my OP for the first time? If you guys don't know, an OP is like my final year 12 score basically, and it tells me which uni course I can get into. It's what I've been working for the past 12 months, or like all of high school, but like specifically the last 12 months. So it's kind of important. Literally, this is the most basic eyeshadow you could probably ever do. What are you guys doing for Christmas? Leave a comment down below and tell me what you guys are doing for Christmas. Like, do you spend the day with family? Do you go away for Christmas? Like, are you at the beach? Are you overseas? What do you guys do for Christmas? Let me know. I'd love to know. Okay, now I'm just gonna put on mascara and false eyelashes. So I'm also gonna skip this bit on the video because it takes a long time and it's really not that interesting. But for mascara, I'm using my Lash Sensational by Maybelline, and then I'll probably use some Danny Mansutti eyelashes. I haven't decided which ones yet. I'll let you guys know in a minute. So my eyelashes are on and I love them. These ones are called the Admirer from I Spy, which is Danny Mansutti's eyelash beauty company kind of thing. I'm just going to put on some lip liner. I'm going to use a mixture of these two Rimmel ones. This one is called Under My Spell, and this one is called Addiction. And one of them is nude and one's like a berry color. And that is my makeup done. So it's a pretty standard, and now I'm just going to do my hair quickly. I want to show you guys this thing because I am obsessed. So I got sent this GHD straightener, but it's like a holiday pack. So I wanted to show you guys before Christmas. This is the GHD V Gold Styler Premium Gift Set, and it's copper. So the box, first of all, is incredible. But then when you open up the box, it comes with a little like baggy thing and a nail polish. So this is perfect for traveling. If you want to travel with your straightener, you just open up the buttons, open it up, and here you have your straightener, and it is probably the most beautiful straightener I've ever seen in my life. Guys, look at it. So it's got this little guard here, and it is copper. I love it. I'm obsessed. And a lot of people might be like, Rachel, why do you have a straightener? Your hair is already straight. But you can also use this for curling your hair, and I've also really enjoyed doing another thing lately, which I will show you guys. What I do is I split my hair in half, as you can see here, and I'll take 2 layers in each side, and I will plait them. So just break it into 3 sections, and I like to do a pretty tight braid. It does not have to look pretty at all. You'll see what I do in a second. But this has just been my favorite thing to do recently, just to add a little bit of a different sort of style to my hair, you know, like make it a bit different, because I get so bored of having straight hair, and I feel like people with curly hair would be like, oh my gosh, I wish I had straight hair, but people with straight hair know what I'm talking about. They're like, I wish I had some sort of dimension to my hair instead of it just looking like a wet mop on my head. So I'll turn this on, literally easiest thing ever. Plug it in, turn it on, wait for it to heat up, which will take like 30 seconds. It is so quick. I will put the link down below to where you can get that straightener if you want to buy it for someone else as a gift or for yourself. So I'll just wait for that to heat up. It's ready. That literally took under a minute, I think. So what I like to do is when I'm lazy and I want a different hairstyle, I'll just do this to the top layer of my hair, and then I will literally straighten it. You're probably like, what the heck, Rachel? Why are you straightening your plait? Or you may have seen this before and you might know what I'm doing, but I'm just going to straighten it a few times. Obviously, make sure your hair is dry when you're doing this as well. And I'll leave that in for a second while I do the other side. You guys know the drill by now. Okay, so now I look like a complete loser, but I'm gonna go back to this side, which I did first, and I'm just going to undo the plait. And as you guys can see, I have some little, like, I don't know what you want to call them, like crimps or waves. You can also do this to the bottom layer as well, if you like do the same thing to the bottom layer if you want a bit more dimension. But most of the time I'm just lazy and I just want a little bit of something different in my hair. And it is so quick as well. Like, this probably took me less than 5 minutes. So if you're ever going to a party or an event and you want to change up your hair, but you don't really know how you want to change it up, you could do something like this. So I'll shake it out a little bit. And my hair looks crazy, but I love it. I think it looks sick. So I hope you guys enjoyed this really casual, just chill out, talk to you guys, and get ready with me. If you guys do want to check out the straightener, I will link it down below. But that's about it. I've updated you guys on a lot, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Probably tomorrow. I'm uploading a lot lately. Goodbye.